Good morning, sunshine. The earth says hello. That's how I used to walk around greeting people in the morning because I used to be a morning person before I became an adult and before life took its toll on me. Mornings used to be my thing. But what is your favorite meal of the day?
Breakfast.
Mine too. Today is all about breaking the fast, making the breakfast. See what I did there? So Mimi, are you ready for me to teach you some really cool breakfast recipes?
Yeah, bo.
So the first thing we're going to be making is a bread and butter pudding. So should we get started?
Yeah, bo.
Okay, so the first thing we're gonna do for our bread and butter pudding, obviously our key ingredient is going to be bread. Obviously, you can't have a bread and butter pudding with no bread. You love to make sandwiches for yourself,
Yes,
eh?
I love to.
So we're gonna start off with 8 slices of bread, and we're basically gonna be making 4 sarmies.
This
Pop the bread on the
4
side.
sarmies.
4 cheese and ham sarmies is what we're gonna be
said
making.
8.
It's 8 slices of bread. 8 slices of bread make 4 sandwiches. So let's get to buttering. You want to butter your sandwiches quite generously. And you can also use brown bread. White bread is just really nice as well. But if you want to be a little bit healthy, you can use a brown bread. You could use a sourdough bread if you want. You could use a rye. It really doesn't matter what bread you choose to use. Okay, amazing. Now what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna pop open our ham. So I'm gonna be using ham, but you can also use chicken slices. You could use a salami if you wanted. You could even use bologna if you wanted.
No, not bologna. Please, no, not bologna. I hate bologna.
Bologna is pepperoni in our house.
I hate pepperoni.
We call it bologna for
hate
whatever
bologna
reason.
or
I don't know where it
pepperoni.
comes from. But
Bologna, pepperoni.
so what we're gonna do is pop 2 slices of ham onto each sarmy.
I love this kind of ham.
You like this kind of ham?
It's delicious.
It's better than bologna, eh?
Yeah, way better than bologna. Way better than bologna.
Okay, now we're gonna add some cheese to each one. Generous amount of cheese.
Like that.
Okay.
Like that.
Yeah, you want your sarmies to be nice and cheesy. Now we're gonna close up our sandwiches. Cheese. You want those cheesies to be quite, the sandwiches to be nice and full. I'm gonna grab us a knife, a nice sharp knife. We wanna cut them into triangles one way and then cut that triangle into halvies. So we basically want a bunch of little triangles. Okay, now I'm gonna pop our sandwiches to the side of our board. Now, I've greased a dish with a bit of non-stick. It's really important that you cover it thoroughly with a non-stick agent. You can even smear some butter around the sides. That's what I've done because I want that nice buttery flavor to come through rather than a non-stick agent flavor to come through. So just take some butter. If you've got a nice brush or a kitchen brush it around your dish and make sure it's got a nice thick coat of butter so that your sarmies don't stick when it bakes. Now what we're gonna do is we're gonna take our triangles and we're gonna stack them up in our dish, pointing up. So you can take from there. Try not to spill the cheese out when you pick them up. Make sure, yeah. Perfect. Perfecto! And sprinkle that last bit of cheese into our mix there. That's looking amazing. If you want to just like bend the sarmies around to make it all fit in nicely, you can also do that. Next up, we're gonna make the mix that we're gonna be pouring over our sarmy mix up there. So what I've got here is 750 mils of full cream milk. You can also use a low-fat milk, but full cream milk makes it a lot creamier, a lot thicker, a lot yummier. I'm gonna get you a little ramekin. I'm gonna be cracking 6 eggs, Mimi Ray.
6?
6
Holly?
eggies.
Holly, can you undo this so my juice doesn't do it?
Sure, and you want me to roll it up for you?
Yes, please.
Okay, so here's 1 eggie at a time. I'm gonna grab a whisk. It adds a nice fresh flavor.
Can I mix it?
Yes, give it a mix. Let's have a look-see. Amazing, that looks so good. We're gonna pour our mix over our yummy sandwiches. So now we're gonna pop it into the oven for about 20 to 20. Ready to be eaten. Cheers. Cheers. Yum, let's eat up.
Ooh. It's hot, but delicious.
Oh, that is so good. It's kind of like a quiche. If I can compare it to something else, it's a little bit like a quiche. And the bread comes, absorbs that egg. You've got some crispy bread from the top. You've got that yummy, gooey cheese in there, that ham, those little bacon bits on the top, a little bit of that chivy onion flavor coming through. It is delicious, and I am gonna eat this whole thing by myself. Sorry to everyone who thought that they were gonna get some, because this is all on me. So from me, Holly Ray,
I'm in
stay tuned to see what we're gonna be baking next.
For today's segment, we are doing drumroll please. How well do you know your sister? So basically, basically how this works is I'm going to be asking her some questions, and if she gets them wrong, then she gets to eat one of my food pranks. So let's get to it. So for my first prank, there's going to be some Brussels sprouts dipped in chocolate. So you must cover the whole Brussels sprouts in chocolate so that it doesn't look very suspicious. So that's how you do it. For my second prank is there's going to be some Oreos, and then we're going to take the filling out, and then we're going to put some toothpaste inside. Make sure it's white toothpaste and not like colorful toothpaste. And then you put like a little blob, and then you put the top on, and then you like try to move it all around. There! For my third prank is we are gonna have some custard, and then we're gonna put some mustard in the custard. Custard. This looks so bad. And then for my fourth prank is we have some iced tea here, and then we're gonna put some vinegar inside. That was a little bit of a mess. Okay.
So are you going to test them first?
Hmm?
Are you going to test them first?
No. No. Now the pranks are ready. Oh, Holly!
Yeah?
Come!
Oh, okay. What are we doing?
So basically, I'm going to be asking you some questions.
Oh, yummy.
And
Oh, those
if-
chocolate truffles.
Yeah. If you get them wrong, then you get to eat one.
If I get them wrong, I get to eat something nice.
Yeah.
Why do I feel like this sounds a little bit suspect?
It's not. My first question is,
Okay.
what's my favorite song of yours?
I definitely chose wrong, yeah? There's no ways that I could have written so quickly and she wrote.
Okay.
Okay, 1, 2, 3.
Something beautiful.
Is that how you spell beautiful?
Kind of.
What are we working on now spelling? Okay, so I got it wrong, so now I must eat something.
Eat the Oreo. Eat it.
Seems normal.
Eat it.
I feel scared because I feel like this is too good to be true. How do I get an Oreo after guessing something wrong?
Because sometimes I feel bad for you.
So you're doing something nice for me. When in your life have you done something nice for me?
Whenever you were sick, I used to give you things.
What is that? Mint. Is that toothpaste?
Oh!
Fuck
No! Swallow it!
Ah!
Who's my favorite in the house?
Your favorite in the house? Your favorite person?
Yeah.
I mean, I'd like to say me.
You do you? Okay. 3, 2, 1.
I thought it was mommy. Granny's your favorite. Okay.
Eat it. Come on. Big bite. A big bite. A big bite. It's Brussels sprouts dipped in chocolate.
Oh, that is disgusting. And how I was thinking I'm gonna get a nice little chocolate truffle, some deliciousness.
What's my favorite food that Bibi has made?
Your favorite food that Bibi makes?
Finished.
Okay, ready? 1, 2, 3.
Lasagna.
Lasagna?
Lasagna.
I thought it was Bibi's special macaroni. I think I'm gonna try what looks like iced tea, but has a manky
No,
layer of something in the...
no, that wasn't me. I don't know what that is.
Apple cider vinegar.
Yeah.
Oh, right here. Right here, but behind the tonsils. Right there. Okay.
So, what is my favorite candy? 3, 2, 1. Cotton candy.
Yeah, I said candy floss. Same thing.
Okay, so you don't...
Cotton candy. Yes! No, I think you have to eat it.
To make it fair, I actually feel kind of bad, so I'm gonna eat all of it like you did.
Do you need the spitting mug? I can't believe you're doing this by choice. Yeah, wash that toothpaste down with a bit of apple cider vinegar. That's a great idea. Okay, put the whole thing in your mouth. Just go for it.
The whole thing?
No, you just bit the chocolate. crunchy. Divine. Delicious. Nandi ekaya.
Now we both have.
No, I'm not doing that, Master. There's no way I am touching. This is all gonna make me a bit sick, yeah. Just watching you spit that out made me want to be sick. That is revolting. This is disgusting. All of this has made me want to go make some real food.
Well,
Should we head back to the kitchen?
please.
Okay. Bye, guys. We'll see you in the kitchen in 3, 2, 1.
Hey guys, it's Mimi Ray. For today's recipe, I am going to be making crumpets.
Mimi, what are you doing?
Baking with Mimi.
And you're just gonna leave me out?
Yes, and today.
I thought it was baking with the Rays.
Nah.
How
And
could you guys let this happen? This entire crew let me get kicked out of my own show.
Okay, and today we have got a special guest who is
A
drinking
guest? Am I now a
coffee.
guest on
We
my
have
own
got
show?
a guest, and she is going to help me with some stuff. My big sister, Holly.
Okay, so Mimi, since this is your
Coffee,
show, what are we
coffee.
making for this episode or for this recipe?
Crumpets.
What kind of
Put
crumpets?
down that coffee.
Oh, now we're getting bossy.
We sometimes have crumpets for breakfast, lunch, or supper.
Any time of the day.
And
Breakfast for dinner. That's what we like to call it. Okay, are we ready to add our ingredients?
Yes. So first we are going to start with our flour. 1.5
Okay.
cups of flour.
1.5 cups of flour into the bowl. Perfect. So you're gonna whisk it in the bowl just to aerate it because we're not sifting it. Keep it in the bowl. Then we're gonna add 2 teaspoons of baking powder.
How do you know the recipe? You just took it.
I know the recipe off by heart. 1 teaspoon of bicarb. 2 tablespoons of sugar. Perfecto. And a little pinch of salty. Amazing. Give that a nice whisk. Make sure all the ingredients is in there and you've aerated it really nicely. Okay, so let's crack 1 egg into here. And I think I'm going to do this one because the assistant cracks the egg. And apparently I'm the assistant for the show. So we're going to add 1 little eggie into there and whisk that in. But keep it in the bowl. Not so vigorous. Perfect. That's done. That's fine. Let's pour that into the hole. So the reason I like to use Mars instead of milk, you can use milk, but Mars is, for me, the secret ingredient in baking. It adds such a beautiful creamy texture. And in a lot of recipes, especially American and British recipes, you'll see they call for buttermilk. Buttermilk and Mars, same WhatsApp group. You can literally just use Mars whenever it calls for buttermilk. It makes the mixture a lot creamier, a lot fluffier. It is such a nice textural additive into a mixture. That's what onto that crumpet. Okay, what animal are you gonna make?
I want to make the cat.
You're gonna make the cat. Do you know how to make the cat?
Yeah.
Okay, perfect. Then you go for it, babes. I think I'm gonna make some owls. So I'm gonna take 2 pieces of banana, put them together like that. They're my owl eyes. And then 2 raisins for the pupils. I love to make owls because they're really easy to make and they are the cutest little animals ever, I think. Does that look like an owl? That is so cute. Look at my little baby owl. Okay, so I'm making a little bear. So there's my 2 ears. Then I'm gonna put 2 little eyes there for my bear. A little nose.
No.
Look at that cute little bear. So we're about to tuck into our beautiful flapjacks. I'm gonna be eating my little owl. Mimi's gonna eat her little kitty cat. And it's so much fun to decorate these flapjacks with different animals. You can be as creative as you want. You can be a little bit out there. You can use different ingredients to create the different animals you wanna create and really just have a lot of fun with it. And I love to make little owls. They're so cute and they're quite easy to make. Mimi, it seems like you like to make little kitty cats. But anyway, without further ado, should we tuck in?
You will.
Let's get tasting. Oh, we killed it. I kind of feel a little bit bad eating these cute little animals. Hey? They were so cute and like had little personalities.
Yeah.
Jerry the owl, Tom the cat, Benny the bear, and now they're getting eaten. Anyway, on that note, let us head on out of here. We're gonna carry on eating our crumpets. From me, Holly Ray.
And me, Mimi Ray.
Bye for now.